Fellow dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is Global Update, Nigeria News. First in the news, the army spokesman of Nigerian military forces have confirmed that about 1,000 Nigerian security military officers have resigned. This is confirmed by the Brigadier General Onyema, Nwachukwu, the army spokesman of Nigeria. And what is the major cause or the major causes of their resignation? He said the armies complain of poor management, frustration and humiliation, impunity killings on Nigerian militaries, nonchalant attitude by the federal government of Nigeria, lack of care to Nigerian militaries by Nigeria government, being tribalized, ostracized by some militaries from different parts of the country. Some militaries are being properly taken care of, and some militaries are not being taken care of. Those who are due for promotion are not getting promoted, but those who are not qualified to be a military are being promoted. So, according to Onyema Nwachukwu, he says a lot of things, reasons why Nigerian militaries are tendering their resignation, which I cannot continue mentioning those points because I have a limited time here to talk with you this moment. But maybe in my subsequent bulletin, I will be bringing you the full details of whatever that is happening in the Nigerian military system. So, my friends and my brothers outside there, what did you think in your heart? Please make your comment constructively. Pencil it down on the comment section. Let us look into it and dissect it and see what we can do about it. So if Nigerian military security forces are complaining of killing them, complaining of starvation, hunger, nonchalant attitude by Nigeria federal government, being nepotized, tribalized, ostracized, you know what it means. The simple answer is that Nigeria is not one. And it can never be overemphasized that Nigeria is not one, because nepotism and tribalism have become the order of the day, especially in Tinubu's administration. So how do we interpret the life of a soldier who put his life always in risk to protect the innocent civilians are being now killed by Fulani bandits, organized, orchestrated by Nigeria government in order to Fulanize Nigeria and Islamize Nigeria? All the effort of Nigeria federal government, right from Buhari's regime to Tinubu, is to see how they can amass land for Fulanis. Because Fulanis from Futatoro, Futajalon, and other parts of the world, Buhari give them free visa to land in Nigeria, because it is only in Nigeria they can get a land. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because other countries on earth refuse to give foreigners land. It's only in Nigeria that Nigeria government is painting foreigners, begging terrorists, embracing terrorists. And they will come out and say the act of terrorism and bandits in Nigeria, it doesn't want to stop. Who will stop it? Since the federal government of Nigeria is not capable, it's not eligible, it's not competent for anything. Nigerians should try and open their eyes to see the reality on ground, that the major purpose why northern people pushed Tinubu inside Aso Rock is to make sure that the Fulanese have land in Nigeria where they call their own nation. Fulanese want to have where they call their own nation. And especially for your information, Tinubu is doing his best to make sure that Biafra land becomes Fulanese nation. Since you are relaxing your mind, since you don't want to open your eyes to see that the invaders are ready any moment, they are being armed by Nigeria federal government. They are being armed by Nigeria lawmakers. Okay? They are being armed, escorted for killings, genocide, war crime by Nigeria militaries and Nigeria police. If you don't know, that Nigeria military forces and police colluded with the Fulani Mieti Allah terrorists to be killing people in Nigeria. This should be very clear to you. It's not a hidden truth. It's something very clear. Look at Burkina Faso today. Burkina Faso have recovered. Look at Niger. They have recovered from terrorism. Look at Mali. They have recovered from terrorism. No terrorist attack. And all the terrorists from these countries have emerged themselves and grouped themselves and believe that the only place they are being accepted and welcomed and embraced is in Nigeria to perform their terrorist activities. And it is not a lie. I have many evidence to prove what I'm saying. If you are doubting me, for the time, or call it past 6 months now, how many people were dead by the hands of terrorists? You know, in Burkina Faso, in Mali, in Niger Republic, how many people did the terrorists kill there? How many people did the Fulani people kill there? The answer is nobody, because the military president of these countries are fortified to fight injustice and to fight evil out of their countries. But Nigeria, Tinubu, welcomed evil, embrace evil, nurse evil, mature evil, and armed evil to go into the street for earthly cleansing, shedding innocent bloods. And none of the Nigerian person or personnel, none of them is seeing what I'm saying, or is seeing the truth, that what I'm saying is the truth. And this is what have led to the massive resignation of Nigerian military forces. As I'm talking with you, that 1,000 Nigerian military officers have just resigned That is the news this morning, confirmed by the Brigadier General of Nigeria spokesman, Onyema Nwachukwu. He's an Igbo man. So he just to fix himself. And that is why I said, you see, in this struggle of Biafra, as Biafra comes through, as Biafra is being declared, no Igbo man, no Biafra man who is a Nigerian soldier that will join Biafra military. Let me tell you the truth. I said it before and I'm repeating myself. As a military intelligence, I'm not even a major general. I was not a major general. I am a general. I passed lieutenant general. From lieutenant colonel to major general, from major general to lieutenant general, from lieutenant general to general. For you people's information, this is general. It's not even lieutenant general. Then, what I'm telling you this morning is that everything that is happening in Nigerian military system is very clear to me. And I know where they are heading to. Nigeria have crashed. Because why? What Mazen Nnamdi Kanu saw started shouting. Military and police in Nigeria are now seeing it. Because their own life is not to save. And this is why Tinubu told them to stop wearing a military uniform. Stop wearing a police uniform. Are you getting it now? Because they know that their lives are at risk. So you who is busy killing people and escorting Fulani terrorists to be killing people, why are you afraid of death? You people are running away. It is now that your eyes got open. But hear what Onyema Nwachukwu said, the Nigerian Army spokesman. He says that according to Nigeria law and international constitution, that any military personnel who want to resign is free as he or she meets with the conditions and terms of military resignation, whether the person attained the age of resignation or not, that the person is allowed. The Constitution made it clear that the person is free to resign. That finished the whole thing. Yes, this is a papa talking. I'm telling you that nothing remains standing. Nothing remains standing in Nigeria. Everything is crushed. As the resignations have started, that is how it will continue until Nigeria will not have any military again. But for your information, let me tell you, those who are resigning mostly are Christians. And some of them who are not Christians, they are going back to where they are coming from. Because Nigeria is about to be divided. So, there's nothing like one Nigeria. You claiming to be one Nigeria, it's a scam. It's a fraud. So as you are listening to me, now the spokesman of Nigerian military officers now is confirming to you that the resignation is true. It is real. that 1,000 soldiers have resigned out of Nigerian military system. But listen to me. This is why we are not the same, and we can never be the same. Some people are still confusing you on the social media that nothing is happening, nothing like that. Some are still debunking it. Some are still saying it's lie. Nigerian militaries are not resigning. The people you are seeing going into Nigeria massive recruitment are Fulani Mietiala terrorists. They wear NYC uniform as a youth copper, as a graduate. But ask him his name in English. He doesn't know anything. Ask him to write his name. He doesn't know anything. And these are the pilot of Nigeria. Those who are piloting Nigeria warplane, Nigeria aircraft, Nigeria Tucano jet. And that is why when they were sent on assignment to go and fight a terrorist, it's not that they don't know where terrorist is. They would rather go to the people who are inside their room eating and what have you and bombard them. This is what we call an irony, a misfit. But some Nigerians are still enjoying it. Let me tell you something. Very soon, very much soon, listen to me, very much soon, Nigerians will go and beg food from Burkina Faso, from Niger Republic, and from Mali. Very, very much soon. Trust me. I'm saying the truth. Because why? They have been able to oppress their oppressors. Fulani Mietiala terrorists who are looking for land where they will settle. These three countries have fished them out and sent them packing out of their countries. Are you getting it now? With those who claim that they are helping them, 10 years they are still helping them, and millions of people are dying, and they have not seen where the terrorists are. And they use that opportunity to be taking their mineral resources that God has given to them to use and better their lives. Let you people's eyes open. Nigeria will soon go to Niger and beg for food because they don't have shame. They will soon go to Burkina Faso and beg for food. They will soon go to Mali and beg for food. But they shouldn't forget the evil that Tinubu did to Niger Republic, the evil plans of Tinubu against Mali and Burkina Faso before they will step out for that begging, because they know how to beg. Nigeria, begging is part and parcel of them. Begging is in their gene, in their blood chromosome. They are destitute and desperate for power, and they don't have anything to show. The only thing they have to show is terrorism, kidnapping, raping, fraudulent, 419. From the number one citizen of Nigeria to the last person, 419. Understand? Scam. Scamming. They shouldn't forget the maltreatment and the hate speeches they reigned on these countries. And today, these three countries that pulled out of African Union, their lives are better today than Nigerians' own. Reason why Nigeria will beg food from these three countries is because they welcomed terrorists and they prevented them.